Hi guys, welcome to episode 17 of the 2003-04 database made by the mad scientists. In today's episode, we've got a new signing to announce. We're going to look at our current financial situation, and we've got a big Champions League game against Juventus. Now, I always like to start by looking at how we performed since last episode, which was a 0-0 draw against Spurs. Now, if you haven't seen any of this series yet, I did forget to mention this, then please make sure you check it out right from the very beginning. The link will be above, and yeah, I hope you enjoy that, but we're going to crack on with this episode now. And as I said, last episode we had Spurs. We then played Sheffield United in the FA Cup third round. We beat them 4-1 away from home. Ljungberg, Baggio, Perez and Torres were the goals there. We then had our first home defeat of the season in a 3-1 loss to Everton. And we took the lead right after half-time. Thierry Henry with an early goal, but then we just collapsed. Jermaine Defoe, Gravison and then McFadden. 2 goals in the 82nd and 84th minute. Absolutely killed us there. We couldn't get back into the game, even with our 4-3-3 attacking formation. That didn't work. But then we had a look at the tactics. We played around with it. And then we went away to Watford. Remember I said I wanted to play the 4-5-1 formation away from home. Well, that worked. We won 1-0 despite getting Mascherano and Ashley Cole sent off. We then had Watford again, this time in the 4th round of the FA Cup. A 2-0 win there. Roberto Baggio and Ljungberg with the goals. And then we had second place Man City in the league, which was a must-win game. We just couldn't do it. Nicholas Anelka hitting us on the counter-attack. We then switched formation from our 4-5-1 to our 4-2-4 attacking formation. Baggio got a goal back, but it wasn't enough. We couldn't find a winner. But still a good draw. Still a good draw. We then had Southampton. We won 3-0 at home. Henry, Anderson own goal. Igor Tudor with his first goal for the club. And then we spanked Middlesbrough 5-0 at home. Perez with 2, Henry with 2, Sol Campbell with 1. Now, since that Everton defeat, we've only conceded 1 goal in 5 games. And we've scored 12, if my calculations are right. So we have improved. We tweaked around with the tactics. Nothing massive. As you can see, got the 4-2-4 here. Kept on attacking. I've just put this on the hit early crosses. That's the only thing I've changed there, I believe. And looking at the Premier League table, you can see that despite our current improved form, we have dropped well down in the table. We are in 4th place. We're 5 points ahead of Newcastle, who have got a game in hand. But we are 13 points behind Chelsea. So the league looks dead in the water now. I don't think there's going to be any chance of us winning the league. However, there is something that we can win, and that is the Champions League. We are in the first knockout round against Juventus today after finishing second in the group due to a silly 1-0 defeat to Celtic. But we've got Juventus. If we want to win the Champions League, we're going to need to beat the big teams at some point. So if we knock out Juventus now, that will give us a great confidence boost. Now, before I go into the signings, I did say that we are currently having some financial issues. And I just want to show this to you guys because I'm not sure exactly what's happened. We have brought in a player, which I will announce in a second. But our wage spend has massively gone up to nearly 2 million, which is nearly $500,000 more than our budget. And due to that, and due to the fact that I cannot adjust this at all, means that we've got a lot of players, I'll start with the under-23s, where their contracts are expiring. So as you can see, Franny Jeffers, his contract's expiring. I could only offer him 170 quid a week. He is now joining Paris Saint-Germain. Disappointed about that one because he's got some great stats. Never really got the chance. Cherno Samba is joining Aberdeen. Cherno, I apologise. I really wanted you to stay, but I cannot offer the money that I needed to. So unfortunately, we're losing Cherno Samba. Anton Fer, I think he's still there. Who else is leaving? Daniel Agger is joining Juventus. So the team that we've got today are taking Daniel Agger off us, which is not a massive loss for us, but it's still disappointing. And anybody else? No, but then we've got players in the first team like Sol Campbell. He's on 80 grand a week. I can only offer him 170 quid, and it's looking very likely that at the end of the season I could lose Sol Campbell as well. Now, I did say that we've signed a new player. It's the end of the transfer window now, so we won't be making any more signings. And yes, I have used my Dannyball concept to make this signing. There were a number of players that looked pretty good, but this was the guy that stood out. And if you remember from the last episode, I did mention him, and I was like, I've got a funny feeling about this guy. And we did have a funny feeling because he was very, very good from our ratings, and we've ended up signing him. And that player is not even on the list there. Don't know where he's gone. Where is it? Transfer history. There we go. So we have brought in Torsten Tillings. Tillings, Frings, Brings, whatever you want. 28-year-old German from Dortmund. He's worth 26 million now. We only bought him for 13.75. Bargain there. 5 appearances in the league, 1 goal, a 7.26 rating. He's not had any assists yet, but he's got a 4.12 tackle average, an 83% passing average, 2.52 dribble average, and 18% shots on target rating. So he is doing really, really well so far since joining. We've also signed Luis Suarez from Nacional. Obviously, he doesn't look anything like he does in real life, but hopefully he will develop into a biter. I mean, a great forward. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, so they're the signings we've made. Obviously, we knew about these guys anyway. Ozil, Makwina, and Lewandowski. Has anybody left? Yes. So we let John Halls go on a free transfer. We let Unai Emery go on a free transfer because he only played a couple of games for us. Well, none in the league, but he made 1 appearance for the club. 6.4 rating. Wasn't that great. And I just bought him just for the fun of it because he is the current Arsenal manager. It weren't anything to do with his stats, which aren't good enough. But he is now gone on a free transfer, and Mekawina has gone on loan to Ancona. So, that's the transfers. That's how we've performed. That's our financial situation. We've seen the league. So you guys have come today to watch the game against Juventus. Can we get a good head start as we challenge to win the Champions League? This is probably one of the only chances we're going to have to win a title this season. So we're going for it. Igor Tudor against his former club. He's coming in for Martin Keown. Where is he? Peter Cech. Peter Cech's still got an injury, but I might be able to bring him on. Kolo Touré not fully fit, so I might be able to have Peter Cech on the subs bench. Bergkamp, Roberto Baggio has been ill, but he's back. So I'm going to bring Roberto Baggio onto the bench for Oliver Capu, and I'm going to bring him on for Bergkamp. Italian legend, he's got to play in this game. He's been superb this season. I'm going to keep it on attacking. We want to go for it. Freddie Ljungberg back in the side. Fabregas has been playing recently. He's done quite well. Don't know why it didn't let me show you there. So yeah, 89% passing average, 100% tackles, 6.78 rating, no assists, no goals yet, but he's just slowly getting into it, and he is a potential 5-star player, guys. So I'm looking forward to how he develops. And Vieira in the last game against Middlesbrough was superb in the deep line playmaker role. Put in the tackles, got the ball, brought it forward. Trings doing very well bringing it forward. So we're going to stick with this side here, although Ashley Cole is going to come in for Hart. So this is our lineup today, guys. We've got Lehmann in goal, Hinkle on the right, Cole on the left, Tudor and Campbell in the centre, Vieira deep line playmaker, Frings as a box-to-box midfielder. Got Perez and Ljungberg on the wings, although I'm going to switch this to inside forward support because Ashley Cole can then overlap, but he's better as an attacking winger. We're going to go for that and see how it works. Remember, we're playing hit early crosses in now. Fingers crossed it works today. We need a good result because much like Arsenal in real life where we beat Napoli 2-0 at home, it's going to be very, very tough when we go away to Italy. So we need to get a good result here today. We need to get a positive result. Let's go and get a good first round thing. And what I didn't do, guys, was show you the tactics for Juventus, which we can do now. Formation. So they've got Buffon in goal, Zaccardo, Kleber as the fullbacks, Thuram, Logratelli in the centre, Camoranesi, Nedved on the wings, Davids, Bridgie in the middle, and then Trezeguet, Del Piero up front. So they've got some quality players, but we're on the attack now. Ashley Cole can't get the ball in. Perez looks for Frings. Frings to Perez. This is his first Champions League game for Arsenal. Perez on the ball, Perez scores! And 1 minute into the game against Juventus, we lead. That's his 10th goal of the season. Arsenal 1, Juventus 0. And what a start to this game we have had. And our change in formation seems to have done wonders. We didn't do much, just a little tweak, and it seems to be working. But that is not the only thing that I have done, guys. I remember in the last episode I did say that when things aren't going too well, you look into the training and stuff like that. I've literally gone into the training. I've gone into every individual and I've trained them, or I'm training them now to the position that I want them to play in this formation, which I didn't do last time. I just left the training, to be honest with you. I didn't touch it. I didn't say, I want this player as a deep line playmaker. I didn't want this. It was just midfielder. Just the general training that it was set up on. Del Piero scored an equaliser for Juventus. Disappointing there. A good finish by them, but they have now got a very, very important away goal. But back to the training I was going on about. I've gone in that in detail for every single player. And I think that has played its part as well. And an overhead kick by Del Piero. Magical there. And it's 1-1. And Juventus are starting to come into the game now. And what we don't want to do is lose this game. We want to get the victory here today. Even a draw, I wouldn't be happy with. We need to take a win back to Italy. And Igor Tudor's now picked up a booking. That's going to be something that Juve are probably going to concentrate on. But Perez on the ball now. Cuts inside as he does well. Great assist by Roberto Baggio. And it was flicked on to Freddie Ljungberg, who spanked it in. Let's have a look at this goal, boys and girls. This was a beauty. Perez picks up the ball, cuts inside. Remember, I'm playing him as an inside forward now. Baggio with a little dink with the head. One touch, left-footed strike, sent the keeper the wrong way. And Arsenal lead 2-1 right before half-time. What a time to score it. But what's going to happen here? Are we going to get another chance? Or are they going to get a long ball, one Coulter? Henry tried to chip Buffon, but it was a great save from the goalkeeper there. And it looks like it's the end of the half now. Yeah, so a great performance there. They've dominated possession, but we've had the more chances. The only thing we've struggled for is possession in the opposition's half. And normally I improved that by having my wingers as inside forwards, which I've got Perez on. So I'm going to leave it as it is at the moment. I am happy with this. You've played well, but there's room for improvement. Do not lose this game, guys. Lehmann on the ball. As one has placed back in the side. He did moan a bit, but after the 3-1 defeat to Everton, I dropped check. And Lehmann has been solid in goal since then. Thierry Henry has not really played that well. I might have to bring on Torres. But Baggio with a free kick. Trings whips it in. And it's headed clear. Hinkle chasing Del Piero though, but he hacks it clear. Ashley Cole picks it up. Perez has seen a lot of the ball today. And Tudor gives the ball away to Nedved. Del Piero now with a chance looking for Trezeguet. And Lehmann really should have stole the ball from his feet there. All he had to do was rush out and get the ball. And he dawdled. And this is the problem with Lehmann being old. He should have just gone for that ball there. But he just stood off. And gave Trezeguet the chance to run onto that ball. And they now have 2 away goals in this game. Tudor on the ball now. Can Arsenal take the lead yet again? Perez has given the ball away. Trezeguet now through. Great save by Lehmann this time. And Arsenal getting lucky. I'm going to have to switch this down to positive. Logolotelli. Zaccardo. To Briggy. However you pronounce it. Tring's trying to win the ball back. Can't do it. I don't know why I keep saying Tlings when I know it's Frings, but I'll just keep saying it. Long ball over top. Hinkle picks it up. He brings it forward. Long ball over the top, but it's given away again. Takanidi. Trezeguet again through. Tries to chip Lehmann. Hits the bar. And Arsenal survive. And what is going on here? I think I need to make a substitution. Torres coming on for Henry, who's been poor. And Hinkle's also been poor, but we've not got Hangbert on the bench. Who's looking tired? Bobby Perez, Patrick Vieira, Frings. We need to shore up the midfield. So I'm going to bring on Kim Calcium-Fiera, who did miss a couple of games, so he's probably going to be a bit tired. And I'm going to leave it like that at the moment. See what happens. Remember, recently we've been very solid in defence. So to concede the goals that we have, they've been a lot of long balls. It's been disappointing. Calcium picks up, looks for Cole. Cole cuts inside, shoots, and it just goes wide. A great opportunity there for Ashley Cole. Chance here now for Arsenal. Calcium whips it in. Baggio picks it up. Calcium back in the box. Frings. Oh, he can't reach it. And surely that is the last chance of the game. It is. And we've drawn 2-2. It was a good performance by the guys. Defensively, Lehmann, although he got a 7.1, he really should have done better with that Trezeguet goal. Hinkle didn't do very well. Campbell could have done better. The midfield didn't really control it, and I think maybe we went too attacking. We should have gone balanced. But we created some good chances there, and a 2-2 is not a bad performance. We just need to make sure we are more solid when we go to Italy, because they are going to be horrendous to play against. And what I'm going to do now, we've got quite a few games that we can play. I'm going to come back for this game against Man United. So we'll have a look to see if we qualified for the Champions League. But this game against Man U is a big one, because obviously in the league, they are above us. 3 points ahead, but they've got a game in hand. So we really, really, really need to win that game. So guys, make sure you tune in for the next episode, which will be on Wednesday at 12 o'clock. So thanks for watching, guys. If you've liked the episode, then please make sure you smash that like button. If you're new to the channel and you've liked what you've seen so far, then please subscribe. And again, if you this is the first episode that you've seen and you want to watch again from the beginning, then make sure you check out the playlist and watch from the very start. I've really enjoyed making this series, and especially since solely focusing on this one, I've started enjoying it much, much more. So I hope that comes across, guys. I hope you like it. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on Wednesday at 12 o'clock. Take care, guys. Thank you.